Namaste and hello from me to you. I am Sharmila and welcome to Swayambhu Discover Yourself. From today onward, I'm going to start my series on English grammar. My main funda is to put up English grammar in a simple and interesting manner so that learning how to converse in English will become more easier. In the preceding video, I had spoken about the sounds of the 26 letters in English alphabets. Do check out the video if you have not gone through it. There's a link given to the video. It will be helpful to understand A and in a better way. Today's topic. Well, take a guess. Yes, you got it right. Articles. What are articles? A, an, and the are articles in the English language. Very important. These three simple words are very important. A and an are known as indefinite articles. The is the definite article. Now, let's take a look on how to use article A and an in English correctly. Rule number 1. We use A and only with singular, countable nouns and general statements. Use A before a consonant sound. Consonant sound. For example, a bat, a cat, a dog, a jar, a kite, a mat, a notebook, a rat. Use an before a vowel sound. For example, an apple, an egg, an inkpot, an orange, an umbrella. Take a look at these words. Honest person, honorable idea, are early. Now, what's the article that will go before these three words? Will it be A or an? Well, the article that goes before these words is an. So why an? Let's check on the sound. Honest person. We don't say honest person. So what's the sound that we have used? The sound that we have used here is honest, O. That is why we say an honest person, an honorable idea, and are early. Got it? Let's move on to the next one. Now take a look at these words. Unique, university, UN mission, unicycle, European city, 1 month offer. All these words start with a vowel. Will an be the right article? Yes, no. No. Why? The sound of U is O, umbrella, an umbrella. When you take up the sound of U, you can understand it is O, umbrella, under. But look at the sound here. Unique, university, European. The sound that we get here is of the letter Y, yo, y. Y-O-U, U. Y-O-U-N-G, young, year. So the sound that we get of these words is Y-O-U. Since Y is a consonant sound, we put A before a unique, a university, a UN mission, a unicycle, a European city. Now when it comes to 1 month offer, the sound starts with W. W. So we put the article a 1 month offer. Did you get it? Yes. Let's move further. An is used before abbreviations where individual letters are spoken. Individual letters. Now, what's individual letter? When we talk about NGO, they are individual letters. There are some abbreviations where we just take the letter as it is NASA. We don't say NASA, we say NASA. UNICEF, UNICEF, but we don't say UNICEF, we say UNICEF. FIFA, we don't say FIFA, we say it as FIFA. So you have to look here where A and an is mostly used is where there are individual letters spoken in abbreviations. Take a look here, for example, BA, BSc, BCom, LLB, NGO, HIV patient, SOS, MP, MLA, MBA, FIR, NCC officer. Now, for example, take up NGO. The sound of the alphabet N is N. N. It's notebook, nut, no, N. Here, when we pronounce N, it starts with, the sound starts with A, E, N. So, we put it as NGO. Why? Because the sound starts with E, N. An HIV patient. Here the sound is AYCH, H. So the sound starts with A. SOS, an SOS. An MP, MP, an MLA, an MBA. An FIR, F, an FIR. An NCC officer, an X-ray, X-ray. Now take a look at this example. What's an NGO? An NGO is a non-governmental organization. And an MBA? An MBA is a Master of Business Administration degree. Now take a look into the example. When I spoke about the abbreviation, I put up an, but when I told the full form, I took it as A non-governmental. Why? Because the sound of N is pronounced in non-governmental organization, so it becomes A. An MBA is a master. The sound of M is master. So we have used it as a Master of Business Administration degree. So you got it? Yes, great. Let's move on. We use an before jobs and professions. A postman, a student, an actor, a dancer, a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, with certain numbers: 100, 1,000, a dozen, a couple, a handful, a few, 1.5 kilos, 2.25 kilometers, an hour and a half, with singular exclamatory mark. Listen here, it's singular exclamatory mark. What a grand building! What a pretty dress! Now there's a small exercise. Complete the following exercise using a or an. Okay, let's check out whether your answers are right. I have a bag. What about the dog? A dog is an animal. Ria is a girl. An apple is red. My father is an MBBS doctor. She is an educated person. This is a uniform rule. My car is a 2019 Mini Cooper. I saw an old woman and a dog in the park. Hema's son is an intelligent boy. Kim is an actor. I have 100 pencils. Rashi can run 10 kilometers an hour. Neeta has to walk 2.25 kilometers every day to school. Please give me 1.5 kilos of potato. Now let's come to the definite article the, the, the. I have already told you that a and an are indefinite articles. Why indefinite? Because a and an talk about something the listener doesn't know about. For example, I planted a tree in my garden, a tree. I live in a house. The is definite because the listener knows what you are referring to. So when do you use the? We use the when we talk about a specific thing, when it is clear which thing or person we mean. For example, I planted a tree. I planted a tree in my garden last year. The tree has now grown big. In the first sentence, we didn't know where was the tree, which tree. But now we know that tree that was planted in the garden has now grown big. I live in a house. Okay, house. What about the house? The house is quite big and has 4 bedrooms. There is a fly in my soup. A fly. What is the fly doing in my soup? Okay, which fly are we referring to? The fly which is in my soup. So in the first sentence, the listener does not know, so we use a or an. But in the second sentence, when we talk about it, we are definite. Which house, which tree, or which fly. Got it? Now we come to the second rule. When do we use the? When there is only one of something, when the object or group of objects is unique. The sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, the sky. For example, the moon is bright tonight. Third one, when we talk about geographical points on the globe like rivers, oceans, seas, mountain ranges means group of mountains, deserts, canals, gulfs, the equator, the North Pole, the South Pole, the Arabian Sea, the Pacific Ocean, the Ganga, the Kaveri, the Thames, the Himalayas, the range of mountains, the Alps, the Andes, the Rann of Kutch, the Sahara, the Bay of Bengal, the Gulf of Mexico, the Cape of Good Hope. For example, the Ganga is the longest river in India. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Tony lives near the Pacific Ocean. Fourth rule, countries whose names ends with S. The Netherlands, the West Indies, the Bahamas, the Virgin Islands, the Philippines. Countries which contain the word states, kingdom, republic, union. The United Kingdom, the United States of America. The official names of some countries like India. When we take the official name, it is the Republic of India. But India as a country, India is my country, we don't use the. The Kingdom of Thailand is the official name, Thailand. The only exception is the Vatican. The Vatican is a country, but we use the before Vatican. The Vatican is an exception. The next rule, when we talk about musical instruments, plants, animals, and currencies. Musical instruments, the piano, the sitar. Plants, the rose. Animals, the tiger, the lion, the bear. Currencies, the Indian rupee, the euro, the US dollar, the Kuwaiti dinar, the British pound. The Kuwaiti dinar is the strongest currency in the world. My daughter plays the piano. When we talk about groups, the rich, the poor, the young, the old, the teens. Holy books, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, the Quran. Before newspapers, the Times of India. Organizations, the United Nations. Well-known buildings, monuments, the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty. Before commonplaces, park, garden, playground, etc. We are going to the park with superlative degrees of adjectives. The best, the heaviest, the tallest. She is the best student in the class. With ordinal number placing. What are ordinal numbers? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. They are all known as ordinal numbers. So the first place goes to Naina. The second runner-up is Neeta. The first chapter, the last lesson. Sporting events, the Olympics, the French Open, the Commonwealth. You have got a brief idea on when to use articles a and the. But there is one more thing here. When not to use an article. When to use no article at all. We usually don't use an article when we talk about things in general. I love music. It's a general thing. Which music, what music, nothing. I love music. Love is beautiful. Jitu wears black shoes. Sheila likes sweets. So here we are talking about things in general which are plural, which are uncountable nouns. Love can't be counted. Plural, black shoes, sweets. Before the names of individual countries, cities, towns, villages. Now when we talk about countries, we don't say the India, the Bhutan, the Thailand, the Pakistan. No, we say it as India, Bhutan, Thailand, Canada, Pakistan, Bangladesh. I have already told you the Vatican is an exception. The Vatican is a country. It's a small country, but whenever we talk about the Vatican, we just say it as the Vatican. Now, before the names of countries, India is the 7th largest country. When we talk about cities, we don't use the cities, towns, or villages. Jaipur is known as the Pink City. Malpe is a famous port town near Udupi. No article is put up with people's first name. We don't put an article. Amar, Bhavya. So when we put a sentence, Amar and Bhavya are best friends. With months, January, February, we don't say the January, the February. No, it's January, February up to December. Days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Languages, Hindi, English, Kannada, Marathi, Spanish, etc. With individual lakes, single mountains, single islands. Whenever there are group of lakes or group of mountains, we use it as the Himalayas or the Andes, the Alps. But when it is single mountains, Mount Everest. Saint Mary's Island. Saint Mary's Island is in Malpe. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak. Bhimtal Lake is in Uttarakhand. When we talk about sports and games, football, chess, cricket, hockey, we don't say let's go and play the football. Let's go and play football. Let's play chess. I love cricket. Hockey is the national game of India. Now take a look at these examples. Milk is good for you. We don't say the milk is good for you. So here we are talking about milk in general. Milk is good for you. I like to drink water. Water in general. Badminton is an indoor game. The capital of India is Delhi. We are learning English. So that's it from me today on the topic articles and an added no articles. Meet you again in my next video on the 8 parts of speech in English language. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and stay blessed. Thank you for being my inspiration. Be happy always.